Hi everyone, my name is Durable Onofisho. I'm originally from Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. I want you to take a look at something regarding what is happening in our life. Today, I have many contents that I just want to bring to light. There's a proverb said, before you start anything, learn how to finish it. Let us go to the book of Acts, chapter 20, verse 24 to 25. This is a farewell message from Apostle Paul. What he said to the people, to the Ephesians elders. And he said, however, I consider my life worth nothing to me. My only aim is to finish the race and complete the task the Lord Jesus has given to me. The task of testifying to the good news of grace of God. Of God's grace. There's pandemic. There's coronavirus. All the way from different countries. We don't know how it originated. But world leaders keep blaming each other. From America, to China, to France, to Russia, to many countries like that. To the extent that we are foolish, we are behind them. We don't know what to do. So, therefore, my dear people, what you cannot do, the race you cannot finish, don't start it. Our government, the leaders, the world leaders, they'll be promising us that they will do this, they will do that for the citizen. And yet, we don't see anything. Sit back and relax. Yet, more new content are ready to come. Thank you. A former AU ambassador voiced out saying, we have to understand the game plan in order to win the battle of Jericho, Wall, and Goliath. What is the battle of our politics, of our politicians? It is not politics again, it's called politics. These people are playing us, and we have to learn. I want all the youth in Africa to wake up. Wake up from everything that you're doing. Enough is enough. Those who are lazy among you, don't believe in the senior politicians again. It is called risk. It is called risk. We are fooling ourselves, voting our right, casting our vote for these foolish old people in Africa. Let us change our motive. Let us change our mind. Let us change our heart. I appeal to every one of you. African revolutionists has begun. We must finish it, as I've said earlier before. Thank you. I'm going to attach the video along with it so that you can know what I'm saying. Thank you very much. And we give kudos to the AU for voicing out and supporting the youth. Thank you very much.
We are privileged to be welcomed in the home of the former African Union Ambassador to the U.S., Dr. Arikana Jombori-Quor. We will be discussing development, security, and the state of the African women. Welcome to the conversation.
IMF, World Bank, all other institutions, they make African countries jump through hoops. Loans will never be able to pay. The US, when they borrow money, they're getting it in 1.5, 1.9 interest rate. Africans, when they get the same amount of money, they're paying 9, 10%. The people who don't need a break, they get a break. The ones who need a break, they don't get a break. The sheer survival of the World Bank, IMF, is based on the fact that African countries and many other developing countries do not succeed. Their success is based on our failure. That has to change. And guess who can make that change? We, the children of Africa, we, the Africans, are the ones who have to say, we know your game now. Enough is enough. We're not playing it anymore. And this is where the diaspora come in. There are more Ghanaian doctors in New York City than in the entire country of Ghana. There are more Nigerian doctors in LA than in the entire country of Nigeria. So let's be serious here. What Africa needs is capacity, capacity, capacity. And that capacity is in the diaspora. So it behooves us to bring the diaspora together. Let them understand what is really going on in our Africa. Diaspora are not going home. Diaspora are angry about Africa because they are not understanding the root cause of why Africa is where it is today. They think getting rid of a president will take care of the problem. Far from it. That president is just going to be replaced by another one who is going to equally suffer from the same difficult environment to work in. So let's look at an Africa that must be free to take care of herself, an Africa that's free from exploitation from outsiders. The multinationals who are stealing from Africa every day in broad daylight. I use an example of the DRC. If you ever fly very low over the DRC, you'll see tarmacs in the jungle. You'll see 747s flying into DRC, picking up minerals and flying right out. The same multinationals are responsible for arming young people and giving them MK-16s. Because why? Their satellites in the skies are telling them where that village is. There are lots of diamonds. So what do? Arm young people, drag them up, and send them to go chop off a few heads. The rest of the village runs away, so they come behind and do their illegal mining. We black people must understand what is really going on. Because what we are shown instead is, oh, look at those Africans killing each other. There are some serious games that have been played in Africa for far too long. And once we understand